or anything about it. However, this speaks to and directly relates to exactly what Corey was talking about earlier here tonight regarding Jordan Love and proclaiming him the guy and wanting to stamp like, oh, he's arrived and he's the next hot thing. All of which, look, I think the Packers have found their quarterback, right? Now, how high is his ceiling? I can't tell you, right? I do think they're probably going to sign him to an extension this offseason, and he's going to be here for a while, right?
Yeah.
But the idea that people seem to need like, oh, he's going to be as good as Rodgers. That's ridiculous. And Aaron was asked about it on the McAfee program this week, and I just wanted to play this clip because this is perfectly stated.
A couple weeks here, kind of like, confirming that, hey, maybe the Packers do finally have this next guy after Aaron, and he is going to be the guy for the future?
No, I'm not. And he's playing especially the last 3 games, he's playing outstanding, but he's in his first year starting. Like, as well as he's playing, can we not crown him right now?
Yeah.
For his own sake.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because we shouldn't do that to kids. We shouldn't crown them, and we shouldn't cancel them.
Darius, just crown him.
Yeah, I'll crown.
Okay, go ahead. That's fine. I love Jordan. I think he's going to be a great player in the league for a long time.
Yeah.
But can we let him play his career?
Mm-hmm.
It's both sides too. People. A great example is Geno Smith. People just kicked him out of this town.
They wrote him off.
And then he went and was a backup for 6 years.
Oh.
And then he went to a Pro Bowl. And sometimes it's situation. Sometimes it's change of scenery. Sometimes it's figured something out.
This is my thing, and this is exactly what I was talking about a couple years ago when Jalen Hurts was his first year as a starter, right? And the Eagles would be on national television, and he would make a bad throw or something would happen, and just Twitter would explode. Well, oh, he's terrible. He's not the guy, blah, blah, blah. Fast forward, he's basically in the MVP conversation last year.
The guy.
He's in a Super Bowl, and he's clearly the guy. He has a huge contract for the Eagles. And I'm not saying like that's exactly what's going to happen with Jordan, but can we just let it play out? On both, again, as Aaron says.
Well, it started with these assholes. It started with these assholes like fucking Adam Shine idiots. These morons who are like, he's terrible. You in training camp and pregame.
He can't play football, is what Adam said.
He can't play football. Yeah. Let's put our marker out here on shit we don't even know what the fuck we're talking about. And then the crazy thing is like, it's like we forgot. Do you think we forgot? We got the damn receipts, and now he's the second coming. And it's like, guys, it's not.
Right.
Like, the kid has actually looked good since he started playing in the NFL. At that Kansas City game that he came in for, Aaron Rodgers, he looked good. He didn't look great. He didn't look bad. He looked good. He looked like he could play in the NFL. He didn't do a great job, but he looked so like that's what's crazy to me. It's like in every game, it's like you want to go to him falling over Josh Myers because Josh Myers can't fucking snap the goddamn ball, so Jordan takes the fucking heat for it. So now that's going to go, it's like the butt fumble for what's his name, and it's like
Sanchez.
We're remembered because of he's remembered because of these things, but it's like, dude, like he's not as good or bad as we think. We just gotta. This season is what it is, and
we gotta let him play.
We're blessed if this season. If we've already we beat the Bears. Like I said, when I was annoyed 4 weeks ago, and I was like in the doldrums of being a Packer fan, and like, oh man, it's gonna be this season, and we're 4-6 or whatever the hell we were, something shitty, and it's like It's like, crap, this is going to be the season. And that's the thing. We still have the Bears game. Now we got the Kansas City game. We kicked Detroit's ass after them handing us ours to it. It's like we got to just block those motherfuckers out and take this season as it comes to us. Because, I've when I went back to like processing my normalization, like I process it. That's why I'm like more realistic, because the true realism is this is the youngest team in the NFL. And yes, would I love a Cinderella story of us going and winning every game and win the Super Bowl? Yeah, I would. What was funny though is in 20
mind.
I would totally lose my mind. But here's the thing, in 2010, okay? In 2010, I had a belief and a hope that came from the play of our team. Not the play of our team that year, but the play of our team consistently over like 2 years, right? Where it was like, oh, it looks like we have all the things, and nobody believed us.
You were building.
And we had a chip on our shoulder, and that was the time, and we kicked the door down. We got the right timing, we had the right players, and we kicked the door down, and we did something that no other team in the NFL has ever done. And if we do that this year, that would be amazing. The likelihood is low. But it's like we still, I just would love if there could be a subset of Packer fans, and I do think they exist because I've met them, who just like, we're here, we're not going anywhere, and we're going to take the good with the good and the bad with the bad, and not going to extremify everything because it's so annoying. Also, like, one other thing on Aaron Rodgers. Okay, when I want Aaron Rodgers, if we're going to allow him to retire as a Packer, here's what I want. I need the Aaron Rodgers ticket box office video where he's like getting on the phone and trying to get and telling a Packer fan they got off the waiting list. That's what I want.
I know.
That's what I want
for
his retirement video.
Right? Yeah.
Well, for the Jets, they have to convince people to buy tickets. But see, he's got an even easier job in the box office for Packers. He literally gets to call a Packer fan who's been waiting for 45 years to get off the list.
Right.
How great would that be? Announcing his retirement as a Packer on that video.
How great would it be if that was me? I'm on the list. I'm like, 30,000 down.
And you were like, Aaron was like,
dope.
Aaron, and he's like, is this a 50-year-old weirdo? Hello? Is this the 50-year-old weirdo? Exactly. I would like to announce that you have season tickets, sir.
You have season tickets.
I think actually we should. I know Wallers watches this show. That's a great idea for his announcement to retire as a Packer.
We shouldn't be giving this shit away for free, Banky. We need a consulting fee. Let's go.
I need to see it because that video annoyed the crap out of me. That video just annoyed me in so many ways. If anybody watches the Jets TikTok, I was so annoyed by it. It was just like, really, you're that desperate for attention that you're gonna do a little gimmick like this?
Well, he's not really practicing. He's not really doing a lot.
So thirsty.
He's back in the buildings. So
he's like the thirstiest human being. He's so thirsty. It's ridiculous.